A couple of weeks ago, I bought a book at the shop, which is a souvenir of the 1954 Cup final, and was amazed when I opened it in the middle when I got it home and looked at it to find my picture in there of at the match. My father took me to the match. We got the ticket through the local football club, as far as I was concerned. I don't know where my dad got his ticket from. He probably paid a lot of money for it, but he brought me down from North Yorkshire to London. I think it was probably only the second time I'd ever been in London in my life, so that was an event as well. And he was at one end of Wembley and I was at the other end. And when I looked at this picture in the magazine that I got from the shop, I was amazed to find myself on the picture in the Wembley crowd. That was probably my most disappointing game, when we got beat with West Brom 3-2. The only other time I recall having been in the press with anything to do with Preston is, in fact, when they played Huddersfield in the I think 1950-51 season, and North End were top of the second division, the old second division at the time, and Huddersfield were bottom of the first division. So I was absolutely convinced we could beat this lot, bottom of the first division, without any problems. And before the match, I was at the ground about 11 o'clock in the morning, and queuing outside with a load of Huddersfield supporters, and the Northern Daily Telegraph guy came along and took pictures of myself with the Huddersfield supporters. Pretty unusual these days. I don't think you'd get that, the crowds mixing like that in those days, but we did in those days, and there was absolutely no problem at all. The bad news there is Huddersfield won.